Hello, my name is Norristeen Riley, and I'd like to welcome you to Radio's IMAP strategy presentation. Here we will discuss online marketing options with two prominent publications, as well as pay-per-click advertising and email newsletter advertising. Radio's demographics is very important to understand because they're a very interesting and eclectic audience. The age ranges from 16 to 36. The median income is approximately $60,000. We will also be discussing four personas: the competitive persona, spontaneous persona, and the humanistic persona, and also the methodical persona. Each persona has a distinct characteristic. Rolling Stones and SF Weekly are the online publications in which we decided to target. As you can see, they both have a lot in common with Radio's current target audience. At present, last month, Rolling Stone's page views exceeded 60 million. That is huge for radio, and it possibly exposes us to a much larger audience. The first type of ad campaign or online goal we will go for is the broad campaign strategy. Here the conversion rate is 1% with the possible exposure rate of 35 million. Here is the best case scenario. To every good side, there is a bad side. And here is the worst case scenario, with having the same amount of exposures but no sales as a result of the efforts. Next is the targeted campaign strategy. Here, the conversion rate is slightly higher, but the ad is also more targeted. And here, there's an exposure rate of approximately 15 million page views. As you'll notice in the upcoming ad, it is strategically placed above the social networking links, which is by no accident. Here, while they're already online mingling, they can also take advantage of our ad because it's right there. There is a best case scenario with the 1.5 conversion rate and the 15 million possible page views. Here is an example of what revenue can be acquired through this effort if deemed successful. As well, there is a worst case scenario with the same exposure rate but yielding no revenue and no money. The third option is intention-based campaign strategy, which is essentially a pay-per-click advertising. Here are four key or branded keywords that we've decided to try: radio, radio.com, radio free, and radio app. Again, the conversion rate is higher, but the exposure rate is lower. But these are the customers who are at the decision/desire, almost action phase of our campaign. Here is the best case scenario, and as well as the worst case scenario for such advertising. The fourth and final step or option is the email newsletter strategy. Here we decided to go with SF Weekly, which is a local publication who also has an online contingency that is huge. In fact, SF Weekly is the #2 publication in the San Francisco Bay Area. They also have mobile apps. Here is an example of where our ad will be placed. Again, it is above the fold, or the typical fold line, which could even get gazers who just happen to just click on the site for a minute and go away. Here is the exposure rate. Again, an even higher conversion rate, but a much more targeted exposure rate as well of 400,000. Again, here's the best case scenario for such an ad, and here's the worst case scenario. Again, same exposures yielding no results. In an effort to increase our visibility, to engage our customers, we have to test, A/B test, all sorts of tests that are available to kind of see what works for our homepage, our landing page. Here's an example of some A and B testing that we've decided to run just to engage our consumers and potential customers. Again, our customer is the best marketer, so we will go by what they say and their feedback in hopes that we'll have the ultimate music experience. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, please reach me at norristeen@fullsail.com. Thank you.